Welcome to my second class on chapter 3 pair of linear equations in two variable. In today's class I am going to discuss graphical method of solution of a pair of linear equations. Let me take a pair of linear equation. Here you have two equations 2x plus 3y is equal to 8 and 3x minus y is equal to 1. Let us draw the graph of this pair of linear equations. Let me take the first equation. 2x plus 3y is equal to 8. Here you have to get some values of x and y which satisfy this equation. For convenience, look at the coefficient here. Here it is 2, here it is 3. By which coefficient it is easy to divide? Of course it is by 2. Then 2x you can take one side and transpose 3y to the other side. So it will be 8 minus 3y. Now to get the values of x, you have to divide 8 minus 3y by 2. While transposing 2, it will be divided by 2. Now you have to substitute some values for y. The corresponding values of x you will get it. So next step you can write it as when y is equal to 1, what will be the values of x? X you can write it as 8 minus 3y means 3 into 1 by 2. That is 8 minus 3 by 2 which is equal to 5 by 2, that is 2.5. So when y is equal to 1, x will be 2.5. Now, when y is equal to 2, what will be the values of x? You have to substitute y is equal to 2 in 8 minus 3y by 2. So, it is 8 minus 3 into 2 by 2. That is 8 minus 6 by 2. 8 minus 6 means 2 by 2, which is equal to 1. So when y is equal to 2, x will be 1. Now we can represent these values in a table. Write the values of x and y. When y is equal to 1, x is 2.5. And when y is equal to 2, x is equal to 1. Now let us look at the second equation. 3x minus y is equal to 1. Here the coefficient is 3. Here the coefficient is 1. Y you can take in one side. That is minus y is equal to 1. You transpose 3s to the other side, minus 3s. So what is y then? Y divided by negative 1 means negative 1 plus 3x. That is, sign of each term will change. Here you can take the values for x. X is equal to 1. What is the value of y? Yes, it is minus 1 plus 3 into 1, it is 3. Minus 1 plus 3 is equal to 2. Now, when x is equal to 2, what is the value of y? Which is minus 1 plus 3 into 2, that is minus 1 plus 6, which is 5. Now let me prepare a table for it. When x is equal to 1, the value of y is 2. When x is equal to 2, value of y is 5. Now, by using these values, we can draw the graph of these equations. Here, when x is equal to 2.5, y is equal to 1. Where it will be? X is equal to 2.5. It is in between 2 and 3. The middle point here it will be. And y is equal to 1. Y is equal to 1 is here. So, x is equal to 2.5. Y is equal to 1 will be here. So, we can plot that point. This is x is equal to 2.5, y is equal to 1. Similarly, x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2. Where it will be? Yes, x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2. The point will be here. This represents x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2. Now join these 2 points. You will get a graph of 2x plus 3y is equal to 8. Joining these 2 points, we get a line which represents 2x plus 3y is equal to 8. We can write this as 2x plus 3y is equal to 8. So the graph of 2x plus 3y is equal to 8 is over. Now let us draw the graph of 3x minus y is equal to 1. Now when x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2. So when x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2, this will be the point. Now x is equal to 2, y is equal to 5. X 2, y is equal to 5 will be the point here. Now joining these 2 points, you will get the graph of 3x minus y is equal to 1. Joining these 2 points, we will get 3x minus y is equal. We will get the graph of 3x minus y is equal to 1. Now you can see these 2 graphs are intersecting. Look here, in which point these 2 lines intersects? It is x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2. Now let me consider the equation. The equations are 2x plus 3y is equal to 8 and 3x minus y is equal to 1. The lines intersect at x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2. Now substitute x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2 in the given equation. What will happen? Here in the first equation, x is equal to 1 means 2 into 1 plus 3 into y is equal to 2. That is the LHS of the given equation. That means 2 plus 6 is equal to 8. Here 8 is the RHS. Now take the second equation. LHS is equal to 3x minus y. That is 3 into x is equal to 1 minus y is equal to 2 means minus 2. What will you get? Which is 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. Yes, this is equal to the RHS of the equation. That means x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2 satisfies both the equation. So for this pair of linear equation, we can say x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2 is the solution. So only one solution you can find it out for these 2 pair of linear equations in one way. Now let me take another pair of equations. X minus 2y is equal to 4, 2x minus 4y is equal to 8. To draw the graph of this equation, you have to find out some values for x and y in each equations. Do find it out. Here, x you can take one side, then it will be 4 plus 2y. 2y you transpose to the other side. Substitute some values for y. You will get the corresponding values for x. The value of x will be 4 plus 2 into 1, 2, which is equal to 6. Now when y, let me take negative 1. X will be 4 plus 2 into negative 1 is equal to negative 2. So you get 2. So let us prepare a table. Here when y is equal to 1, the value of x is equal to 6. Here when y is equal to negative 1, value of x is equal to 2. Now let me consider 2x minus 4y is equal to 8. Here 2x we can take in one side. So transpose negative 4y to the other side, you get 8 plus 4y. Here x you can take it as 8 plus 4y by 2. Here when y is equal to 1, x is equal to 8 plus 4 into y means 4 into 1 4 by 2, that is 12 by 2, you get 6. Now let me take when y is equal to negative 2, any values you can take. The corresponding value of x will be 8 plus 4 into negative 2 by 2, that is 8 plus negative 8 by 2, that is 0 by 2, which is equal to 0. Now prepare the table. When y is equal to 1, x is equal to 6. When y is equal to negative 2, x is equal to 0. Now plot these points in a graph. Let me plot the point. When x is equal to 6, y is equal to 1. So this will be that point. Now when x is equal to 2, y is equal to negative 1. Negative 1 will be just below x-axis. So here. Now join these points. You will get the graph of x minus 2y is equal to 4. So this will be the graph of x minus 2y is equal to 4. Now let me plot the points for the equation 2x minus 4y is equal to 8. When x is equal to 6, y is equal to 1. Same point. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to negative 2. Where that point? X is equal to 0 is here and y is equal to negative 2 is here. So this will be the point x is equal to 0, y is equal to negative 2. Here x is equal to 6, y is equal to 1 is this point. Now if we join these 2 points, we get a line just upon the first line, or we can say these 2 lines are coincident. This kind of lines we can call it as coincident lines. Now for coincident lines, how many solutions we can have? Here, if it is intersecting at one point, you already know you will get a unique solution. Here, each points on this lines are a solution of these 2 equations. So we can say in this case we can have infinitely many solutions. Now let me take another pair of linear equations. The equations are 4x plus y is equal to 5, 8x plus 2y is equal to 1. Here let me take y is equal to transpose 4x to the other side, 5 minus 4x. Now when x is equal to 1, y you can write it as 5 minus 4 into 1 4, which is equal to 1. Now when x is equal to 2, what will you get? When x is equal to 2, y is equal to 5 minus 4 into 2, that is 5 minus 8, which is equal to negative 3. Now put these values in a table. When x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1. When x is equal to 2, y is equal to negative 3. Now let me consider the other equation 8x plus 2y is equal to 1. Here 2y you can take in one side. So it will be 1 minus 8x. So what will be y? It is equal to 1 minus 8x by 2. Now take some values for x. When x is equal to 1, what is the value of y? That is 1 minus 8 by 2. 1 minus 8 means negative 7 by 2, which is negative 3.5. Now what is when x is equal to negative 1? Why you can write it as 1 minus 8 into negative 1 is negative 8 by 2, which is equal to 1 plus 8 by 2 minus negative 8 means plus positive 8. That is 9 by 2, you get 4.5. Now arrange these points in a table. X is equal to 1, y is equal to negative 3.5. Now x is equal to negative 1, y is equal to 4.5. Now plot these points in a graph. Let me plot the points. For the equation 4x plus y is equal to 5, when x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1, the point will be here, x1, y1. Now x is equal to 2, y is equal to negative 3. x2, y is equal to negative 3, below x-axis negative 3. So, join these 2 points, you will get the graph of 4x plus y is equal to 5. So this is the graph of 4x plus y is equal to 5. Write the equation of the graph there. Now let us draw the graph of 8x plus 2y is equal to 1. When x is equal to 1, y is equal to negative 3.5. Here x is equal to 1, y is equal to negative 3.5 means in between negative 3 and negative 5, the middle one. This is the point. X is equal to 1, y is equal to negative 3.5. Now negative x is equal to negative 1, y is equal to 4.5. This point will be 4.5. Here is the point, x is equal to negative 1, y is equal to 4.5. Now join these 2 points, we will get the graph of 8x plus 2y is equal to 1. This is the graph of 8x plus 2y is equal to 1. Now what kind of graph are these two? These two lines, you can see they are parallel. Then how many solutions can be there? Absolutely, since it is not intersecting, this kind of pair of linear equation will not have a solution. So here we can say there is no solution for this pair of linear equations. So we found 3 types of pair of linear equations. Here we can see the graph of linear equations in 2 variables can be intersecting lines or coincident lines or parallel lines. Any of these 3 types of lines can be drawn for a pair of linear equations in 2 variables. Now, for intersecting lines, you can say only one solution, or you can say unique solution. For coincident lines, you can say infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions. And for a parallel lines, you can say no solution. Now there is a relation between the coefficients of this pair of linear equations and the graph. Let us check it out. This is the graph of 2x plus 3y is equal to 8 and 3x minus y is equal to 1. Let me write these 2 equations in standard form. This 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. 3x minus y minus 1 is equal to 0. Now what is a1 here? a1 is equal to 2, b1 is equal to 3 and a2 is equal to 3, b2 is equal to negative 1. Negative y means negative 1y. Now what is a1 by a2 here? a1 by a2 is equal to 2 by 3. Similarly, b1 by b2 is equal to 3 by negative 1, which is equal to negative 3. Are they equal? No. So we can say in this case a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. So if a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, you will get an intersecting line. Solution will be unique. That means only one solution. Now let me take the other equation. Here is the graph of x minus 2y is equal to 4. 2x minus 4y is equal to 8. Let me write it in the standard form. X minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. 2x minus 4y minus 8 is equal to 0. Now, let me take a1, b1, c1. a1 is equal to 1. b1. Here a1 means the coefficient of x, that is 1. b1 means coefficient of y, that is minus 2. And c1 is the constant, that is negative 4. Similarly, take a2, b2, c2. a2 is equal to 2. b2 is equal to negative 4. c2 is equal to negative 8. Now, what is a1 by a2? Which is equal to 1 by 2. What is b1 by b2? Which is equal to negative 2 by negative 4. Again, it is 1 by 2. What is c1 by c2? Which is negative 4 by negative 8. Still, it is 1 by 2. So here you can see all the cases are equal. That means a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. That means ratios of the coefficients are equal. You can say the graph of the equation will be coincident lines. That is, if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, the graph of the equation will be coincident lines, and the solution, you will get infinitely many solutions. Now let us look at the third case. Here is the graph of 4x plus y is equal to 5, 8x plus 2y is equal to 1. Now let me write it into standard form. We can write these equations in standard form as 4x plus y minus 5 is equal to 0. 8x plus 2y minus 1 is equal to 0. Now let me take a1, b1, c1. a1 is equal to 4. b1 you can take it as 1. c1 you can take it as negative 5. Similarly, a2 you can take it as 8. b2 you can take it as 2. And c2 you can take it as negative 1. Now find out the ratios. a1 by a2. a1 by a2 you will get it as 4 by 8, which is equal to 1 by 2. What is b1 by b2? b1 by b2 also you will get 1 by 2. And what is c1 by c2? It is negative 5 by negative 1, which is equal to 5. Here, a1 by a2 and b1 by b2 you are getting as 1 by 2. But c1 by c2 is not equal to 1 by 2. So, we can write it as a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. In such cases, the graph of the equations will be parallel lines and there will not be any solution, or we can say no solution for this kind of pair of linear equations in two variables. So we can conclude, if the lines represented by the equation a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0 are intersecting, then a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, and the solution you will get unique solution. and coincident lines, then a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, and you will get infinitely many solutions. And parallel lines, then a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2 and have no solutions. Now let us look at some exercise questions. Here is your exercise 3.2. Two word problem is given. First, form a pair of linear equations in two variable with the given conditions and find the solution by drawing its graph. That means the intersecting point of the lines will be the solution of the given equation. Do it. Here you have one more question. Three pair of linear equations are given. In all the cases, you find out a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2. If a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, you can write the lines are intersecting at a point. And if a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2, that means all ratios are equal. Then you can say the lines are coincident. Do yourself. That's all for today's class. Have a nice day.